I started drinking when I was about 15, and the whole time I was just on off. The whole time I was a praise and worship leader. Really took on a lot of pressure from that. I, at that time, knew of God, was really involved in church and really active in everything that we were doing. And I was here with God, thinking I was missing out, thinking there was more out there, thinking there was something else. So I just started with a little bit. Like, I would have a drink, I'd smoke a cigarette, I would watch pornography. I quit church, I quit music, I quit praise and worship, and just started doing my own thing. A lot of me, like quitting music and stuff, came out of guilt and came out of the shame that I was living under. The longer you live with secrets, the longer you live with this stuff just building inside of you, it just gets bigger and bigger, and eventually has to find a way out. Basically, it was the guilt and the shame that eventually built up, and I was doing my own thing more and more, and finally just said, I'm done, to hell with it, and I left. Felt extremely guilty.
Don't you even get it started with me.
Yeah.
I can argue all about prolificacy. I can even prove
I was miserable. I was hurting. My physical body was hurting. I was nonstop all the time trying to find satisfaction in something, trying to find satisfaction everywhere but God. I had just never experienced it. I never experienced God like I had experienced counterfeits, like I had experienced other things. I was drinking a whole lot, taking pills, and I couldn't get home. Like, somebody dropped me off, and I was laying on the ground trying to crawl my way into the house, and I rolled over and was pretty much in tears because I couldn't physically move. I couldn't feel my body. I was completely kind of thought I was dying, and that's when God's peace just came all over me, like this overwhelming love, this overwhelming peace. I realized that God was so real that not that I just couldn't live without Him, but there was nothing in me that wanted to live without God. There was nothing in me that had a desire to do anything else in life without God. God, I'll try you one more time. I'll try you one more time. So I broke up with my girlfriend. I quit my job. I quit drinking, and I attempted to quit smoking. And I moved in with my spiritual parents, and which was amazing. After everything that I had done and everything that they knew I had done, they, on a dime, just said, "Come live with us." So I was like, "All right, I'll live with you." And it changed my life. My atmosphere had completely shifted. Everything about me had changed. The thoughts, my thought process had completely changed. I found myself going, when I first moved in, I didn't want to just try to quit smoking. I didn't want to quit pornography. And within 6 months, I realized wow, I don't even need this stuff. My entire focus was on God's peace and just resting. And just seeing what that would do, seeing what would happen if I really just got quiet and rested in God's love.
Oh yeah, I'll convince you that there's no such thing as the sun, even though you can clearly see that we've got one. I'll continue fighting till I can